excitement's golden, Phil.
Yeah, it really is. I tell you what it does to players, Jim. They sit around all day long, and the tensions build up, the excitement gets there. They come out in the field. They know it's a different game because everybody's going to be home watching them. And believe me when I tell you, players like them.
And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Kaepernick is, of course, going to be the man at quarterback today.
Well, I know Colin Kaepernick, quite a lot of people with this play during the playoffs last year, making so many dynamic throws down the field and some exceptional runs, too.
First down and 10. Frank Gore gets it here. He's brought to a halt.
That's a nice run that time by the offense, picking up those yards. And anytime you gain more than 3 yards on a running play in the National Football League, it is deemed successful.
And Manningham's a receiver in the slot. Running back gets it on the handoff. A new weapon for the 49ers this year. Anquan Boldin.
Yeah, they were really suffering last year, weren't they? Like they needed more weapons. But Anquan Boldin is going to give them a wide receiver who can make all those tough catches over the middle.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, when a quarterback gets sacked like that early in the game, it puts a shredded doubt in the offensive line and also puts a shredded doubt in the quarterback's mind. He's thinking, is this how it's going to be all day long?
Antonio Brown will return this punt. Roethlisberger is the man in charge of the offense here today.
Well, we talk about all the courage of Ben Roethlisberger and all those other wonderful things, but what gets lost sometimes is the fact this guy can really throw that ball.
Cotcheries lined up in the slot. 1st and 10. Looks to his left. Rocks him with that hit, and the ball's going to fall incomplete. And today's starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Cotchery is going to get set in the slot for this snap. 2nd down and 10. Aldon Smith with the quarterback takedown. Taking a look at the defensive lineup. Dante Whitner, a player to watch today.
So aggressive when you watch him out here in San Francisco. Attacks the line of scrimmage, makes those tackles, and fast enough and mobile enough like a corner to cover whoever's coming down the field his way. Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Makes the move and gets around the defender. First down coming up. Gore, middle. And it's Ryan Clark who comes up to make the stop. Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary. A group that could be the difference in this game today. The 49ers approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. It's a 2nd and 4. It's got room. Impressive piece of running by Gore.
What a job that time by the offensive line. That hole was so big you could have drove a car through it. The running back hit it full speed and then allowed him to get down the field and get that long run.
1st and 10. On 1st down, it's back to the ground game.
I think you got to be a little more creative in the red zone than this. When you just line up and run the football like that, you're not going to get a lot of yards. And that time they just got a short gain.
2nd down here. And the give to Frank Gore. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Steelers set to return the kick. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Cotcheries lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger still has it after some nifty play action. The pass doesn't find a mark.
As much as these guys practice during the offseason, training camp, during the week, you think receivers and quarterbacks would always be on the same page. That time they were not, and it's another incomplete pass.
Almost intercepted.
Not a good job that time by the quarterback. You see the cover 2 defense. You got to know where to throw the football. He did not, and that's why the ball goes incomplete.
3rd and 10. Screen pass. Very nearly intercepted.
Nice job that time by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback. He does not have time to find an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
Fails to haul it in. That's a muff. The ball is on the ground.
What a lucky play that time by the return team. They fumble the football. Nobody's hustling, but somehow they find a way to recover their own fumble.
Now 1st and 10. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense some credit. On 1st down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Has some space to work with.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Gores handed the football.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
And Manningham's in the slot. 2nd down and 5. Frank Gore gets it here. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
That's an excellent job. Just getting enough yardage to get the first down, move those chains, and keep this offense going.
Colin Kaepernick under center. 1st and 10. Gore to the right.
Hard to score a touchdown sometimes when you get in the red zone in the NFL. Why? Because the defense doesn't have to worry about passes down the field. The offense runs it. They are ready to get it done, and they do, and stop the offense for a short gain. Closer defense gets to the end zone. Their backs are against it. The tougher they get. But that time, the offense still able to pick up a few yards on an inside run.
Wide receivers are bunched up. He'll throw it over the middle. That pass was hurried. Should be what we call a gimme. And the kick is good for 3. Kicker set for the kickoff. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. We're moving in on the 2-minute warning. One more snap first. There is a flag out. 1st and 10. And a completion this time. 5, maybe 6 out of that.
Offside. Defense.
Well, looks like the defender was caught in the neutral zone, Phil.
Yeah, he was. Good job by the quarterback. You know, he made that little voice inflection. That'll get him every time. Quarterback's a little sneaky.
They'll take that gift from the defense and line up now with a new set of downs. Right where it had to be. He stacked up at that point. finds a receiver in the slot, trying to work that left side. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. The Steelers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Cotcheries lined up in the slot. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
They've got a first down now after that catch. Working that left side. Ball's going to be incomplete. The hit knocked the ball out.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football is arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
2nd attempt. McGill. They deck him in the backfield. The Steelers with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before 3rd down. The 49ers defense now is going to go nickel. That reception picks up the first down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. This will be the 8th play of this drive. And they go draw. That brings the play to an end.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
He is in for the touchdown.
I would bet 1st and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
Add the extra point, the kick is good. The 49ers now holding on to a diminishing lead as they'll get the football back here. Scores 10-7. They're not going to risk the big return, so here's the squib kick. First down, offense readying for the snap. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Tipped away.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Going across the middle. Good for 21 yards. The Steelers have to take their final timeout. That's it. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Scanning the field.
Good job by the defense. They are all over the throw by the quarterback. They almost pick it off in the end zone. Well, that's a big opportunity missed when you drop a pass like that.
The kick, though, the short one is no good. Gains 19.
Well, the offense is confident that they can move the football, but they get no points out of the drive. Why? That was just a bad snap, hold, and kick. Everything went wrong with the mechanics that time.
This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Takes a knee. That does it for the first half. Steelers trailing this one. We'll be back in a moment with the first half analysis. 49ers setting up for the kickoff. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. come to the line, and it's first down.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
And now they'll try over again on second down. They hand it off to the running back. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Brown's lined up now as a slot receiver. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Well, the defensive coach is going to be upset after this play. After that long run, terrible angles, and really just a lack of hustle by the defense gives up the long run.
First and 10. He had no time to get set. Brown's in the slot. Second and 10. Trying to get it outside before the defense is set. Kacheries, a receiver in the slot. Third and 8. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Sean Sweezum is getting set now for the field goal attempt. Short. Well short.
Well, every missed field goal makes somebody happy. Look at the defense. Everybody jumping around, and it's just like a goal line stand in their eyes.
Nickel formation for the defense here. First and 10. Kaepernick's play action. Vernon Davis hauls it in.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Colin Kaepernick under center. First and 10. And the give to Frank Gore. Runs to daylight for the touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. The Steelers set to return the kick. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line. Throwing now to his left. And he is brought down at the 39.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
First down here after the completion. The quarterback hands it off on the draw.
Well, anytime you talk about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown.
When you see zone defenses, throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center. It's 2nd down and 3. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
That's a terrible read by the running back. It's a short game, but it's all his fault. He picked the wrong hole. He should have cut it back. He didn't, and that's why he was tackled.
Let's see what they do on this 3rd down situation.
Right side, there's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the 1st down mark. Big 1st down, keep the chains moving.
Miller's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Looking to the right side and throwing. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
So many things you could do on 1st down, and what do you come up? You come up with that play. That was just a bad play call.
So they complete one, and still it's 2nd down. Challenging the defenders to the right side.
And incomplete.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. 3rd and 11. Looking across the middle, under pressure, and incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Miller's moved from the tight end position to the slot. And they'll turn it over on downs. The defense does a fantastic job holding strong. McDonald's playing out of position in the backfield here. 1st and 10. Throws to the right. Inhales the pass.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
2nd and 9. And he's thrown to the ground.
Pressuring the quarterback, that's what you love to do in the NFL from the defensive side. That time, the blitz, it was quick, it was fast, and they get a sack on the quarterback.
Third and 17. They're setting up screen. And complete. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
2-minute warning.
Andy Lee will be punting this one. Antonio Brown from the 20. There's a flag out.
Personal foul. Clipping. Receiving team.
Clipping, I know from your days as a player, that's something that just makes you cringe.
Well, it does, and really cringe just for the player because it puts them at such a disadvantage. They can't protect themselves, and you're always fortunate if you don't get hurt and when one of these calls is made.
On 1st down.
Looking for an open receiver on the right. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
I don't even want to speculate what the injury is, but I think it's safe to say by just watching a player, he's in a lot of pain, and I hope it's not serious.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's 2nd down now. That'll stop the play right there. The Steelers will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. Dwyer is in the backfield.
1st and 10.
He'll fire it out to the left. Roethlisberger able to find Emmanuel Sanders. That reception gave them the 1st down. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
The defense, they have a lead here in the 4th quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Kacheries lined up in the slot. Second down and 4. Looking long. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against his cover 2. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle.
3rd and 4. Roethlisberger gets it to his tight end, Heath Miller.
Jim, here in the 4th quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
The fake is on, and they're looking to pick up the first. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Steelers team official. He told me the injury has been identified as a broken forearm. The team is taking him to get x-rays right now. On top of that, the staff is saying it's hard to know how long he'll be out at this point, but guys, it will most likely be an extended period of time.
The Steelers call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. Second down coming up. Takes a knee. The 49ers this time will go with 2 tight ends. Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Still 3rd down.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. That's going to do it here in this one. Before we go, Phil, how about a final thought about this loss?
You know, Jim, when a game is over like this, when you go inside, all you think about is yourself. What did you do to give your team a better chance to win? And it hangs with you. It only changes when you go out on Wednesdays and start practicing for the next team before you get over a loss. I think in the NFL, anytime you see a running back run for a long touchdown, you know what it's going to be, don't you, Jim?